Hello viewers from the outside. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker's family looked picture perfect, a strong marriage, beautiful home, and the kind of blended family people admired on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But what seemed like harmony on television was hiding deep emotional pain that would later come to light. It all began when Todd's daughter, Kaela Tucker, finally decided to speak her truth. Her words shocked everyone. She revealed that behind the smiles and fame, she had been struggling with mental health issues for years. Living in that household, she said, often made her feel invisible, lonely, and left out, as if she didn't truly belong. She tried to fit in, but she felt there was always a gap between her and the rest of the family, especially when comparing her relationship with Kandi's daughter, Riley. Kaela confessed that she didn't feel the same love or warmth that Riley received, and that hurt her deeply. What truly stunned fans was when Kaela claimed that someone took away her bond with Riley, making her feel like she had lost the only real connection she'd tried to build in the family. That revelation quickly took over the internet and left fans questioning what was really happening behind closed doors. Kaela described a home filled with tension and unspoken conflict. She said her father and Kandi often disagreed on how to handle her. Todd wanted to be strict but supportive, while Kandi reportedly believed Kaela should be more independent. But then came the moment that changed everything, when Kandi allegedly told her, "You're not my daughter." Those words, Kaela said, shattered her completely. After that, everything fell apart. Rumors began to spread online that Kandi had kicked Kaela out following a heated argument. Some people accused Kandi of favoritism toward Riley, while others thought the whole thing was blown out of proportion. But Kaela's words carried weight. She shared how she often cried in her room, feeling ignored and unloved, how she smiled in public but broke down in private. She said fame only made things worse because the cameras never turned off, and every emotion was judged by millions. When the internet began attacking her, calling her names and mocking her pain, her mental health spiraled further. What viewers thought was just another reality show family was, for Kaela, a painful and isolating experience. Kaela said she eventually realized that her very existence in the house reminded people of Todd's past, and that became a silent source of conflict between him and Kandi. She often felt blamed for things that had nothing to do with her, and the household arguments made her feel smaller each time. Moving out was supposed to bring peace, but instead, it deepened her loneliness. She rarely heard from her family, and when she did, it was cold and distant. She said being on Real Housewives destroyed her confidence because the world saw her as an outsider, constantly comparing her to Riley. Even Kandi's mother, Mama Joyce, reportedly made hurtful remarks that left Kaela feeling unwanted. No matter how hard she tried, she could never escape the feeling that she was simply tolerated, not loved. In time, Kaela began therapy to heal from the emotional scars. She said she wasn't trying to blame anyone anymore but wanted to understand herself and find peace. Yet, those painful words, "You're not my daughter," continued to haunt her. She didn't hate Kandi, she said, she just wished things had been different. All she ever wanted was to be part of the family without feeling like an outsider. When Kandi and Todd remained silent publicly about Kaela's claims, fans debated whether their silence meant guilt or just a desire to avoid more drama. Regardless, the damage was already done, and the once perfect image of the Burruss-Tucker family began to crumble in the public eye. But through all the heartbreak, Kaela found a way to rise above. She decided to forgive, not because they deserved it, but because she needed peace. Those words touched thousands who saw her not as a celebrity's daughter, but as a survivor of emotional neglect. She began sharing her story online, encouraging others to prioritize their mental health and self-worth. She learned that love doesn't always come from blood and that sometimes healing means walking away. Though the family may never fully mend, Kaela's courage to speak up became a symbol of strength. She ended her story reminding everyone to protect their peace, never settle for being unseen, and always choose healing over hate.